Hey everyone, Dr. Fantastic here with the introduction to the Be Fantastic movement. If you've heard it, you don't have to watch this, but this is for people that don't want to go back thousands of interviews to find out how it all started, or look at my first radio show or my podcasting. So this is the essence of the Be Fantastic movement and how it started. 600 years ago, a pope by the name of Pope Gregory the Ninth, an imbecile, if you ask me, he got it in his head that cats were the devil's worship. Now, I don't think that's true, and I know it's not true, but he thought it was true. And being the leader of the land and the most powerful guy on the planet, I guess, he ordered the extermination of all the cats. Because he's the Pope, they did what he said. So they killed all the cats. So what happens when you kill all the cats? The rats come out, and the mice, and the rodents. And with those vermin came the fleas and the bubonic plague, the Black Plague. Pope Gregory the Ninth is responsible for killing the third of the world. So fast forward 600 years, we have a kind of a plague now. It's a pandemic, and it's killing a lot of people. Not quite as many as the Black Plague, or the bubonic plague, as also it's known. But anyway, so back then, if you came in contact with someone, you died within about a week. It was very contagious, very deadly. A third of the world died from it. So they invented a question, and the question was, how are you? But you didn't ask it, because if you asked it, you were too close and you died. So you screamed it from a great distance. You'd yell out, how are you, to your friend. And there was only two answers back then. They either yelled back, I've got it. Everyone knew what that meant. Or, I'm well. That's the correct answer to how are you. But today it's, I'm okay, I'm fine, all right, so, can't complain, not bad, not too bad, can't complain, great, awesome, wonderful, or blessed. None of those answers do you any good, because it's a rhetorical question anyway. Most people asking it, it's just a common greeting that's evolved over 600 years. Every country. In France, it's ça va. In Mexico, it's ¿qué tal? In Germany, it's wie geht's. All over the world, when you greet someone or on the phone or you say, how are you? They say, good, and how are you? So it got to drive me crazy, the word good. I really don't like it. It's so average. It's meaningless. Well, when I discovered the origin of how are you, and I figured there was a better answer, I came up with a better answer. I came up with an answer that makes you feel great when you say it, makes you look great when you say it, makes you live longer, literally, will make you more successful in business and in relationships. It creates dialogue, engagement, and I think you'll never be forgotten, because over the last couple of years, anyone who I've ever met who's been saying it, and who has met someone who's been saying it, has never forgotten that person. And what's that word? What's that answer? I am fantastic. Try it right now. With a little enthusiasm, a little passion, and some conviction, say, I am fantastic. Do you feel the difference? Well, what happened now, that's the only word in the answer to that question that you're going to be asked every single day of your life that puts a smile on your face. Smile releases endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin, which make you feel fantastic. The smile makes you look fantastic, and it's always noisy outside. You can't get a quiet area. And it makes you live longer. Guess why you live longer every time you smile or laugh? This is science, not Dr. Fantastic saying this. It releases stress. And I'm very advocate of getting rid of as much stress as you can, because stress is all your fault. I saw a flyover the other day when I was doing my, every day I do a road show, and it's called the Be Fantastic Road Tour on this channel. And I report what's going on as I travel around the world, bringing you fantastic stories and what have you. At any rate, getting back to using that word, I want you to teach your children to use that saying. It builds confidence and their self-esteem. And it's just an energy word. The word fantastic means unimaginably good and beautiful. So as Dr. Fantastic, I encourage people to be fantastic, to know that they're fantastic, to believe in themselves, to love themselves, to be kind to others. Fantastic people open doors for people. They let people in traffic when they're driving. It takes 2 seconds to do that. It makes you feel good. It makes them feel good. They say please and thank you. They say you're welcome and hello when someone says hello to them. I've talked to a lot of people in the last couple of years, and a lot of people tell me how people don't say hello back. That's pretty rude. At any rate, so I'm on a movement. I've created a movement. It's in 41 countries. I want you to be part of it. There's 253 ambassadors. There's a couple thousand viewers on this channel. My most popular video is 25,000 strong. People have seen it. And every day I want to bring you fantastic interviews, fantastic locations, experiences, stories. I'm going to start telling more of my stories, which I haven't been doing lately. I've worked in 98 different professions, being Santa Claus. If you go back into December, you'll see some fantastic interviews and events I did as Santa Claus, one of the most rewarding professions. The worst one was car salesman. But I've been in show business a lot, and I'm now a life coach, a philosopher, motivational speaker, and I'm taking my experiences on the road to help you be a better person, be a kinder person, help others. This pandemic we're having is bringing out some fantastic personalities, some human beings. It's I think it's going to be a whole new world. It's very confusing right now. A lot of people are confused. The other day I was down at City Hall in San Diego, where I'm at now, and there was a big rally, and it was people just celebrating, hoping to go back to normality. But it turned out it was only Republicans. So I guess there's a political football going back and forth that Democrats believe we don't need to go back to normality, and Republicans do. I don't think, I hate politics. You'll find on my YouTube show, my podcast, and my radio show, I never talk politics or religion, but sometimes other people do. But I don't encourage it because it's all opinionated. No one knows what's going on. But at any rate, so this was a little bit introduction on the Be Fantastic movement, the channel. It's all over the place, so it's not one subject all the time. Sometimes I'm interviewing a homeless person, sometimes a billionaire, sometimes I'm at a fantastic place, sometimes I'm just by myself, sometimes I get calls. You know, like for the noon daily show. Tune into that. It's a lot of fun. At any rate, you got to get ready for the show. Please like, subscribe, share, and be part of the movement. Send me your email to drfantastic@befantastictoday.com, and it's free. It's just we just need to make the world a more civil place. At the end of this video, I'll play my animated video, which says the bad news and the good news. Everyone, be fantastic. Thanks for watching. And this is shot on, by the way, a 3D phone. It's called the Rockit, R-O-K-I-T. Fantastic phone. And my show is brought to you by VIA Proactive Hydration Beverages. VEA stands for vitamins, electrolytes, and antioxidants. Join the Be Fantastic movement. Let's make the world a better place. It's up to you and me. The governments aren't going to make it happen. Bye-bye.
Gotta say, I am fantastic.